So here we are in Adobe for After Effects. Let's create a new composition. We are going to name it as main animation. Width I'm going to choose, let's say 1920. Height I'm going to choose 180. Frame rate is 30. Duration is 1.30 second, and background color is black color, and simply hit OK. Then go to choose grid and guide option and simply hit on titles affection. Then I'm going to press Ctrl N to create another composition, and I'll call it as text animation and hit OK. Press Ctrl K to open the project settings again, and width over here I'm going to choose 1080 pixels and hit OK. Then let's make this fit. Then press Ctrl Y to create one solid background, and we will lock this layer. Then I'm going to press Ctrl N to create another composition, and height over here I'm going to choose, let's type slash and divide it by 6, which means we will get something like this. Okay, press Ctrl K again to open the project settings, and let's call it as strip. Okay, and color, background color I'm going to choose white color over here so we can see the text, or let's say black color is okay because we have already added the white color over here. So press Ctrl Y over here to select one solid background and lock this layer. Now I'm going to type my text over here, and let's type our text. I'm going to type motion, and for the color I'm going to choose black color. Go to the align tab, align it horizontally and then align it vertically. Press Ctrl Alt Home, go to the character menu, and for the font I'm going to choose Oswald font and Oswald minimum. Go to the align tab, align it horizontally and then align it vertically. Ctrl Alt Home, press S and increase the size of this text somewhere around like this. Go to the character menu and let's decrease the alphabetical distance between these two text. After that, hit spacebar, type dash again, type motion, then go to the align tab, align it horizontally, align it vertically, press Ctrl Alt Home, press S, and this time let's decrease the size so our text is going to be inside this composition like this. Okay, and if you want, then you can increase the alphabetical distance again so you can adjust it properly like this. Okay, so our text strip is ready. Now go to the text animation and we will bring our strip over here. Then we will go to the effect and presets panel, and we will search for one effect called CC Reptile effect and simply double click to apply. Expand down, let's type 500 and let's see. Expand up, let's type 500 and let's see. Okay, now select this strip and hit Ctrl D. Select this second one, go to the effect and presets panel and search for fill effect and double click to apply, and we will lock this layer. Now select this strip, press P for position, create one keyframe, zoom in a little bit. Let's go to around 2 seconds and we will change the position somewhere around like this. Okay, let's go inside this strip and we will hide this white layer for now. Okay, so now as you guys can see, we have this kind of animation. Now let's go to the 2 second, and I'll move this until this text is going to be properly cover this red text over here like this. Okay, now as you guys can see, we are getting this halfway through, so we need to increase the expand down option over here. Okay, so as you guys can see, we are getting this animation. Now alt click on the stopwatch and type loop out expression on it like this, and let's delete this reference layer. So now if you see this animation, this is going to be continuously in the form of loop. Okay, you can go inside the strip and you can delete this white solid background. We don't need that anymore. Now let's go to the main animation, hit Ctrl 0 to open the project settings. We will bring our text animation comp and we will move this over here, and let's make this fit. Now select this text animation and hit Ctrl D. Go to the effect and presets panel and search for CC sphere effect and simply double click to apply. And let's go to the light options or shading options. Let's say increase the ambient value to 40 and decrease the diffuse value to 10, and let's increase the ambient somewhere around like this and increase the diffuse to 20. So let's make this ambient 90 and diffuse 20. Okay, then we will go to the rotation options and we will rotate it on somewhere around like this axis. So as you guys can see, we are getting this kind of animation. Now I want this thing should be rotate on y-axis also, so I'll create one keyframe at y rotation and hit U. And as you guys can see, my animation is in the form of loop at 2 seconds. So let's 2 plus 2 4, 2 plus 2 6, and then again 8. So I'm gonna go somewhere around 8 second. So what will happen after 8 second also, this is going to be in the form of loop. So I'll go somewhere around 8 second maybe, and I'll change this complete rotation to 1. So what will happen, along with this animation we will get this rotation animation also. Okay, now I'm going to select this text animation over here. I'll go to the effect and presets panel, and I'll search for mesh warp effect and simply double click to apply. Now rows I'm going to choose 1 and column I'm going to choose 2, so I'll get this kind of stuff. Let's choose rows also 2, so we will get this line. We will hide this ellipse just for now. Now select this and select this mesh warp, and we will click in the middle over here, and so we can see we are getting this 4 handles. All we need to do, first of all, select this and move this properly at the center. So select this mesh warp effect, select this point, select this and move this properly at the center like this. Zoom in a little bit and make sure this is going to be in the proper line like this. Okay, if I select this and see this again, make sure to adjust it properly. Same thing I'll follow for this one also. Let's select this line and move this properly towards this center. Then I'm going to pick up this line. Let's move this properly towards the center. Then select this line and move this properly towards the center. Okay, now after that, select this line, select this one and move this properly towards the center. Okay, so if you see, we are getting this kind of stuff. Similarly, select this line and move this towards the center. So if I see this now, I'm gonna get this kind of animation. Select this, go to the quality and increase the quality to 10, and let's then enable this circle over here like this. Okay, now let's select this, press Ctrl Shift C and move all attributes into the new composition and hit OK. Double click to open this comp, press Ctrl K over here, and width I'm going to choose 1080 again. Okay, so we will get this kind of stuff. Now select this, and now again I'm going to choose mesh warp. Again I'm going to follow the same procedure. I'm going to make it 2,2. Select this one, this middle one, and you can move it like this. You can move it like this. Then select this one, you can move it like this, and you can move it like this. So now if you see this animation, we are gonna get something like this. Okay, so now select this CC spare layer, go to the effect and presets panel and search for drop shadow effect, and simply double click to apply and increase the drop shadow totally up to 400. Okay, distance should be 0, and you can increase the opacity, so you will get this kind of opacity over here. So we will get this kind of effect. You can go inside this text animation, and over here you can select this layers. You can go to the effect and presets panel and search for ramp effect and apply to this white layer like this. So if you see the result in main animation, we will get something like this. Okay, let's make this fit. I'm going to choose radial ramp. Let's bring down this layer to the middle one, and if you see this stuff over here, we are getting this kind of stuff like this. Okay, and you can remove the drop shadow effect also if you want, but I'm gonna stick with this because we need certain depth. So let's go over here and try to bring this properly at the center, and instead of complete black, I'm going to choose a little bit of grayish color. We don't want complete black color over there. And I'm going to select this text animation, which is this layer over here. Right click, go to the reveal layer source project, select this text animation, hit Ctrl D, and by holding Alt I'm going to replace this layer. Double click to open this, select this white solid, and we will delete this gradient ramp. We don't want that ramp for this layer. Okay, and you can go to the CC sphere effect, and let's go to the shading. If you increase this diffuse to 40 and ambient to a little bit, let's say 70, and diffuse 40, so you will get this proper sphere. Okay, then you can press Ctrl Y on your keyboard and create one white solid background, so we will get this kind of effect like this. Then you can right click new and create one null object. You can select all of this and make it apparent with this null. Select this null, press R for rotation. You can rotate it like this, and you can increase a scale up to this, so you will get this kind of effect. Okay, like this. And all of this animation is going to be in the form of loop. Okay, then you can do another thing over here, which I also do for my most of the animations. I'm gonna right click new and create one adjustment layer, and I'm going to apply one tint effect on it, and double click to apply, and I can swap this color over here, and or instead of that, you can choose different color for this, like this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create one ellipse. By holding shift, I'm going to create one ellipse. Press Ctrl Alt Home, go to the align tab, align it horizontally and then align it vertically. Go to the start, select this adjustment layer and make it apparent with this one. Select this, press S. Initially let's make it the scale 0. Okay, then I'm gonna go somewhere around 4 seconds, and I'm going to increase the size of this layer somewhere around like this. Okay, so if I see this animation, I'll get something like this. Okay, and instead of red, I'm going to choose black color only, and I'm going to just swap this color, so I'll get different results. Over here, I'm gonna want this should cover the entire composition. I'm going to select this adjustment layer, hit Ctrl D, and let's move this over here. Okay, so I'll gonna get this kind of animation like this. So this is how you can create this kind of dynamic text reveal animation inside of After Effects.